Hello, and welcome to another update video on AVAX. Yeah, some of you guys have asked me on Discord to give you an AVAX update, so I thought we'll break it down together here. Lots of volatility currently visible here. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is going up today, which is why AVAX is suffering a little bit as well. At least this is one of the reasons. The entire altcoin sector isn't really performing very well. I shared a couple of days ago on X and also on Discord a bullish divergence that we saw on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and obviously price reacted here to support. So we might be in this bounce I wanted to see in September. And I mean, that has an impact on altcoins. It is what it is, yeah. You can't really time this, but well, kind of can, because a September low was probable. But obviously, yeah, it then depends. You can't automatically say just because Bitcoin dominance goes up, the altcoins go down. That doesn't work. It depends on Bitcoin itself, okay? But for context, Bitcoin dominance is giving us currently a bounce. So if Bitcoin goes sideways or goes down while Bitcoin dominance goes up, it hurts altcoins even more. So anyway, we have our support area here. We have a trend line here on the AVAX chart. This trend line is currently located around $26, $25.90, $26. This is where the price might find support. We're currently just moving between resistance and support. I mean, support is Fibonacci support. Yeah, it's based on what a wave 4 could do, right? But also in case wave 3 extends, it is defined in a way that possibly even wave B is still unfolding if the A wave topped here, yeah? So that's what our support area is for. I often say, don't focus so much on the labels, focus more on the levels. And as I said in the member update earlier today already, any decisive break below $23.30, well, would likely change structure, but the orange count remains plausible and valid as long as we're holding $23.30. I have to say, below $23.30, below our support area, the orange count doesn't get technically invalidated, but it becomes less likely, because even if this is a B wave pullback in a still unfolding third wave and the third wave extends, then the B wave should normally not break decisively below $23.30. The real invalidation point is the low of the wave 2. That's just based on rules and guidelines. You guys know that probably. I mean, the AB structure is part of the third wave. So, of course, if we break below the beginning of the third wave, it's invalidated. That's, by the way, it's at $20.75. So we're kind of moving mid-range at the moment between support and between the next resistance level that we talked about, $35.88. We did want to see another high in the third wave. That did actually happen, you could say. We did actually get another high, but I would argue, well, it was a very weak higher high and probably not yet the fifth wave. So, I mean, we wanted to see another high, right? Like this, wave 5 of C of 3. But I have to say, I would say it looks like wave 4 is still unfolding. So that's the micro count I'm following at the moment. Basically an A wave and a B wave and a C wave that could get another high. But the lower we go, the more probable it is that actually wave B is still unfolding, which is actually in the short term a little more bearish. But then, as I said, as long as support holds, it's actually a bit more bullish, because then this whole C wave should get another 5 wave move up and could then drive us to round about $44.30, which is the first ideal target for this third wave. The question is just how this third wave unfolds on the micro level. And that should be an ABC structure. And because it's an ABC structure, there's usually more than one way how it can unfold, because ABC, that's a corrective pattern, and there are many ways how these can unfold. Yeah? But that's why we have this support area. That's why we work with zones. And if we dip into support, this would be an area to watch. At the moment, I think this could still be an internal fourth wave, but I don't have a specific extra support area for this fourth wave for a reason, because I don't find this is a very, very stable structure, microstructure. It's a very fragile one, and I would not be surprised if we're actually still in wave B. But yeah, that's why we have this support area, and I shared with you in previous updates, this green trend line might offer some support as well. Yeah, so that's the update on AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, check out our membership options. Then you can also join Discord. Let me know what you want to see in the videos. If you have any questions, you can leave them there. Also, check out our X channel. You can find the link in the description and in the comment section. And yeah, you can also get a lot of additional updates here, sometimes even faster than on YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.